All right, while I'm out here, I'm gonna add another video onto this. Do a bunch of shorts here. Is that what the cool people say in the YouTube world? What am I? Am I like a vlogger maybe? Get my subs? Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna be talking about how there's different cycles. There's the carbon cycle, nutrient cycle, water cycle, energy cycle. But one thing I think is crazy. I was at my wife's school last night and I was a presenter about Illinois animals, and I had that baby fawn in there and also the bobcat, and a kid was so sad that that baby fawn died. And what you have to understand though is everything in nature is used. Like that fawn is used to feed something. Sometimes it feeds predators like a bobcat. A bobcat would die and starve if it didn't have things like fawns to eat. It's a harsh reality, but that's a no better example of survival of the fittest and how nature checks and balances. Because if it didn't eat the deer sometimes, the deer would get overpopulated, rabbits would get overpopulated. If there were no bobcats, all of those would be, or coyotes, any of those predators, they would be overpopulated. Also, if they didn't eat them, they'd starve to death, a miserable death. But also when something dies in nature, even if it doesn't get eaten by another animal, that organic matter of that dead animal decomposes. The energy that it got from the leaves on the plants, the energy came from the sun, met here with water and carbon dioxide. The chlorophyll's in there, stores the energy, and sugar is made. That energy transfers into the plant, makes sugar, feeds the plant. When that plant dies, all of that energy goes into the soil. The dead animal, its energy, its nutrients, everything break down, turn to soil, go into the soil anyway, and feeds another tree that begins to grow. So everything in nature is used. So, you know, anything that was once living that dies becomes organic matter, breaks down on the soil. The more organic matter you have, the healthier your soil is, the healthier your plants are. They grow back up, cycle starts again. So everything in nature is used. Everything has a purpose. Just like the fawn predator-prey relationship, it is sad, but that is life. And that dead fawn will be used either for food for a predator, or it will decompose on the ground. The microorganisms, bacteria, funguses, decomposers will break it down and survive off of it, feed the soil, and a new plant will benefit from that animal. Grow back up into a tree. That tree was fed partially by the nutrients from that dead animal, and it starts over again. The circle of life. The end.